When I got done with the chart, I did one row of how I did the cast on stitch, where you just went like this. So I did where you hit every other peg with the collar and then went back with the opposite collar and got the other ones. I did one row of that and I went ahead and knitted them over just so that it was done. There are many ways you can cast this off. Let me zoom this in some. The way I'm going to show you is you take the stitch from this side, you move it over. And then we are just going to do a basic bind off at that point. Now, one thing you got to watch is until you get all those over, see some of these are like kind of popping up. Kind of tug those down, watch them. You don't want to drop any of the stitches. So just go all the way down. Almost. Okay. Now you can pull that and kind of secure it. And we want both the strands coming from the same side now. At this point, we are going to do what is called a basic bind off or cast off. We're running both strands together. We're going to wrap the first two pegs, or last two, however you want to look at it. Knit those off. Take that second peg, move it back one, knit it off, and then move it forward. Now we will wrap both pegs. Now you're treating both loops as one loop. Pull it over. So you want to make sure you keep a hold of both. Get that over and move it back. Each time, it's basically 3 steps. You E-wrap, E-wrap 2 pegs, knit them off. You take the second peg, move to the first peg, knit it off, and then you move it over to fill in that gap. So you will be doing this until you get to the last peg. Alright, we are at the last 2. And I need to take the second one over to the first, knit it off. Now, all we need to do is actually just take your crochet hook, pull the ends through, tighten it up, and your cast off is done. Now you take your crochet hook and kind of weave the ends and